Hi everyone, today I'm going to be doing a bit of Tekkit. A lot of Tekkit going on, but everyone has their own unique ways of playing it and going about things. So I'm going to create a new world here. I'm going to call it, I don't know, GNRfrancis. There we go. I'm going to go survival, have some structures, and randomize the siege. So I'm going to kind of do a bit of a walkthrough. I'm going to kind of play it how I play it, because everyone has, like I said, everyone has their own ways of doing things, their own kind of routes in which they start and how they do things. Now I'm going to, this sound is very annoying, I'm going to pop it on easy because we don't want the mobs to kind of ruin things too much. So first off, whenever you start Tekkit, what I do is I need to find a good place to set up camp. Now when you want to set up camp, you want to make sure you can find a good place with a lot of resources around that you need. So obviously wood's good, so forest is always good. The only thing is you want some rubber. Now a good place to start is trying to find some rubber trees. Now don't get confused with these huge ones, because those aren't going to get you very far. What you want to look for is these trees here. Um, go away, piggy. You got brown on you. So these trees have very similar sort of shape to everything else, but the only way you're going to figure out that they are rubber trees is they've got these little yellow dots on them. And also the tops of the trees, if I can get up there to show you one. Ah, come on. So you can see it's got two blocks on top, so they've got like a little kind of pointy bit on top. Now if you don't want to set up base here, what you can do is you can always try and destroy the leaves in the hope of getting some saplings, because you want to have a little kind of rubber tree farm once you start. So I'm not having much luck here in getting saplings at all, am I? This is what I always do. Ah, there we go, I've got a sapling now. I just hack away the rest of these. But rubber will be a huge necessity later on, and you don't want to be travelling for miles and miles trying to find rubber. So I've got a sapling, that means we can start a farm later on. Now you might notice up in the top right you've got a mini-map. You can maximise that by pressing the hash key. So that'll make it a lot larger. Now, oh, ravine here. Ooh. I don't want to be heading out, well, swamps are always quite good because swamps have got a lot of rubber in them. Generally rubber trees spawn quite a bit in swamps, so if we head over there. But the main things you want to be hunting for when you're trying to scout out a good location is somewhere that's quite flat. You're going to need quite a bit of space if you're going to be building a large camp. You want some rubber around, so whether you get some saplings and plant your own trees or whatever, or if you just hit up a camp somewhere that has got rubber. See, there's another one there. Where else is there some? I'll probably, there we go, yeah, plenty around here. So I'm going to set up a base around here somewhere, because swamps are quite good because they're quite flat as well. Ah, plenty here. This will be more than enough rubber to keep us going. More than enough. And as well, another thing that's good for when you're starting is I like to find somewhere with some clay. Now I don't know many people that do play beta hole that do start off with clay. I think there's some there. But yeah, swamps are quite good because there's lots of water in that respect. So what I'm going to do is start grabbing some wood. So I'm gonna make some of the few basics tools and make a bit of a shack. Here we go. Here's a little hut that I've built. This is going to serve as a bit of a base for the moment. Now, once you've got a base set up, what you want to probably do is set what's called a waypoint. So if you press your full stop or period key, whichever it is, this should bring up your interface for the Rise minimap, which is what we've got up in the corner here. So what you can do is you can set waypoints, and I'm not going to set mine right on the floor here because that's just going to get irritating. So I'm just going to block up a few here, one more, and then it basically places a waypoint where you are. So if I go add waypoint and type home, you can basically change the color and stuff of it and whatever you want to do. But then if I dig my way back down there, it's now created a waypoint. So no matter where you go, how far away, whatever you are, you can always see that this is your way back home. So if you come a little way from spawn and you die, you can kind of follow that and know exactly where you've got to go. And as well, on your, it will show up on your large minimap or your maxi map, you never know, whatever you want to call it, and that will help you back there. So here we go. I've got a base of operations, and what I've done is I've cleared down a hell of a lot of the wood here because that took me a lot to build it. So I've started a bit of a tree farm back here for when I need some more. Now this just goes to show how much rubber there really is in a swamp biome. All of these trees that are left behind here, pretty much all of these are rubber trees. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to harvest what's called tree sap, and what you need for that is, yeah, I've put all my crap in here for the moment. Go on your crafting grid, you need wooden planks, and 5 planks like this in a tap shape makes a tree tap. So grab one of those. Now these have durability, so they will wear down. Now just find yourself a rubber tree, and chances are it will probably have some of these yellow dots on there that we discussed about before. So all you've got to do is have your tree tap in hand and right click, and it will chuck out some sticky resin at you. Here you go. And wherever there's any of that yellow, just click it and you'll have some sticky resin. Now you can cut down the trees if you want, but I generally tend to keep the trees there because the resin will kind of grow back on the tree, and then you can obviously get some more. So there you go, that's how you get sticky resin, and that'll be quite a good basis for starting up. Just make sure you've got plenty of that around you because it's all used in circuits and pretty much all the machines, so you're gonna need quite a bit of it. So I'm just gonna have a quick route around these trees here, but I've got loads of rubber trees around me now, so that's gonna be a good, oh there's one, missed it. Bloop. Now sometimes you'll get more than one bit of sticky resin, sometimes you get 2. And at the moment what you can do is you can put it in a furnace and it will basically make 1 rubber. But that's all you can do with it at the moment until such point as you get an extractor and you start getting machines, and then you can get more rubber out of it per item. So here we go, we've got a good kind of starting base set up. We've got some shelter, we've got some wood farms, we've got lots of rubber around. I've started a mine over here, just a basic staircase down, so that will help us get started with when we want to start getting some nice resources coming in. So in the next episode we're gonna do a bit of mining. I'm gonna create what's called a divining rod, which is part of equivalent exchange, and that will give us a good head start into getting some nice gems and minerals coming in. So keep watching, and episode will be up within the next day or so.